This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, along with our co-host, Shelley Brown, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. Shelley and I are also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. With us in studio, we have Bill Nelson from Piercy, Bowler, Taylor & Kern. He's been a shareholder with them for 16 years and a resident of Las Vegas for nearly 26 years. Bill, welcome back.
Thank you, Harvey. It's great to be here.
Glad to have you back. You know, I've had this acronym in my head for weeks now, and I've been wondering if you can clear this thing up for me. What is PCAOB?
The PCAOB is the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board.
Okay.
Back in the early 2000s, when a really big CPA firm got in a lot of trouble for not doing their job quite right. Mm-hmm. Anyway, this federal agency was born then, was brought to be. And what it's to do is to look over accounting firms that do audits and that have clients that are publicly traded.
I see.
The larger businesses are publicly traded on the stock exchanges, and we are PCAOB registered. Yet we have to go through some procedures for that to happen, and there are very few firms in Las Vegas, relatively very small percentage that are PCAOB registered, but we are one of them.
So if you're a publicly traded company, you need to have a firm such as yourself to look in on things.
It's a requirement.
It's a requirement.
It's required that they have to be PCAOB registered.
And so when you are, and so you guys are, and is this a new development, or you've been this way for some time?
No, it's been since the early 2000s.
I see. And how often do you have to renew? Is it a renewal period? Is it something you have to continually update? Or?
At least every 3 years, some PCAOB auditors or reviewers come into the office and they look at our work to make sure that we're following all the standards that are required by the government.
Now I want to just talk about just about fraud in general, because that's one of the big things that I know that you get involved with as an accounting firm. As a business owner, you know, it's nice to just have the same people and do things the same way and not have to worry about stuff.
Right, and you know, frequently in businesses, there'll be employees that have been working for the business owners for years and years, right. And they're like friends, and they're well trusted.
Yeah,
and they just know this person. This person would never ever do anything wrong.
They're like family.
Steer them wrong. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. And even though this is the case, especially if it is a close friend or if it is a family member, it's best to protect both sides. Mm-hmm. Protect yourself, the business owner, by having checks and balances in place, and protect the other person, because really you're protecting them if you have these balances in place, because they'll know that if they try to do something, they'll get caught eventually, and you're protecting them, because most people, if they think they're going to get caught, they won't do it. they won't perpetrate a fraud.
Most people,
right? And in fact,
don't they all think they're not going to get caught?
Whenever they, they hope they're not going to get caught.
Yeah. It seems that way. That way. And sometimes, I mean, frequently frauds happen by accident initially.
Sure.
That's true.
Somebody does something and they go, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but nobody saw it. Noticed.
Yeah.
Here's a little. Maybe I can try something else. I can give myself a raise.
I think you make
or borrow some money. Or I can borrow some money.
I think you make a really good point in terms of protecting them as well by making systems in place that it's really not possible to pull off some kind of a thing, or mistakenly discover something that's going to be untoward. You know, then you're protecting them as well as yourself.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with hosts Harvey Blankfeld and Shelley Brown. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.